Hello, everyone, and welcome to Waterfix. Today, we're doing a little bit of Jeopardy, a little bit of trivia about Deadpool. He's coming out to Marvel Rivals, so we wanted to talk about it and learn more about him. Here are my friends Nate and Eric. Eric, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm Eric. We're here to talk about Deadpool. Check out our other video where we go over the history of Deadpool, learn a bit more about him.
And hey, I'm Nate. I'm just a huge comic book fan. Just happy to be here.
I love the title you created here,
Yes, Jeopardy.
Departy? Is that how you could say it?
Legally distinct from Jeopardy.
I feel like Deadpool would approve of this.
Yes. So today we have 15 questions over 5 different categories. We have the man behind the mask. These are questions about Deadpool, just generally the character, both in comics as well as in our world, talking about things that writers have said about him, saying things that are canonical across multimedia platforms. We have Through the Pages talking about, his history in comics, specifically events that have happened in comics or specific comic issues that are of note. We have The Big Screen talking about his appearances in movies. We have Certified Gamer talking about various appearances in multiple video games as well as board games. And we have Quote the Deadpool, where you have to identify who Deadpool is talking to by the quote.
Okay.
Love it. Who wants to start?
Nate, go ahead.
All right. Can I get Certified Gamer for 600? Let's just go for the big one.
600 for the goal. All right. This mutant supervillain is the main antagonist of Deadpool 2013.
Ajax.
Incorrect.
Oh, no, really?
Apocalypse?
Incorrect. The correct answer was Mr. Sinister.
That was my next guess.
This is the game. This is
the video game. I forgot Mr. Sinister. Yeah, I sat there and I forgot it was the games, and I was like, you said 2013, I started thinking Comic Run, and I was like, crap, which one did he fight in 2013?
Yeah, big goof from both of us. Awkward.
Okay, we failed. Well, Chad, I guess it goes to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, the Deadpool. We'll calm this down a little bit for 200.
200. In Deadpool and Wolverine, released in 2024, Deadpool said, "All right, put your greasy tits away, you preening slut," to this superhero.
Oh. Deadpool said that to you.
I'm gonna buzz in here. Bzz.
Nailed.
Rogue.
Incorrect. Shad, do you have a rebuttal?
Rogue's not in it. Is she?
Oh, I'm just thinking X-Men. I haven't read this. Oh wait, is this the movie?
This is Deadpool and Wolverine, the movie.
Oh wait, Electro?
Sorry. Incorrect still.
Is it Gambit?
Incorrect. It is Wolverine.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Let me read one more time. Deadpool said, yeah, all right, Brucey gets away, reset. Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
I feel sexist now.
Still no points on the board. Back to Nate.
The man behind the mask for 200.
200. Writer Fabian Isiza gave Deadpool the name of Wade Wilson for this reason.
Can I buzz in?
Nate?
Because it sounds like Slade Wilson, which is the name of Deathstroke, and they were parodying Deathstroke.
Correct. It is a inside joke to imply that he's related to Slade Wilson. All right, Nate, you have 200 on the board. What would you like to pick next?
We'll go with the man behind the mask for 400.
400. Multiple writers have confirmed that Deadpool identifies with this sexual orientation.
Buzz, and believe it pansexual, right?
Correct, Chad. It is pansexual or omnisexual. They are two different identities, but writers have used them interchangeably.
What is omnisexual?
So pansexual is attraction regardless of gender. It's often called being gender blind. Omnisexual is just being attracted to multiple genders. So if pansexual is saying I like fruit, omnisexual is saying I like apples, oranges, and bananas. All right, Chad, with 400 on the board, where'd you like to go?
Have we done the big screen for 600?
We have not. Deadpool 2016 made this much at the global box office.
I believe we talked about this in our about Deadpool video, which is I think 300 million, maybe 350 million or 380 million, or around 300 million.
For domestic box office. I'm asking specifically for global box office.
Can I say 700 billion?
I will give it to you unless Chad can get closer.
701 million.
Chad gets it with 7 million.
Yeah, baby.
Screw you.
I am a professional. Chad with 1,000 on the board. Nate still only has 200. Chad, what would you like to go next?
Let's go quote the Deadpool 400.
400. Deadpool told this mutant, "Hey, if you look like Ryan Reynolds crossed with a Shar-Pei, you'd understand," after explaining why he stole an experimental virus.
Was this in the comic or movie?
This is in a comic.
I'll just take a shot in the dark here. Domino.
Incorrect. Chad, do you have an answer?
Spider-Man.
Incorrect. It was Cable in Cable and Deadpool, issue number 2. Chad still has 1,000 on the board. Nate, you have 200. I believe Chad selected the last one, so it goes to Nate.
Certified gamer for 200.
200. Not including Marvel-owned games like Marvel Snap, Deadpool's most notable appearance is in a trading card game within this franchise.
What is Magic the Gathering?
Correct. Magic the Gathering. He has a secret lair card, as well as a couple other appearances. Cool. So, Nate, you now have 400 on the board. Where would you like to go?
Certified gamer for 400.
For 400. To keep fans guessing what Deadpool's in-game abilities may be, Marvel Rivals developers NetEase teased they're generating Degenerate in all 3 roles, starting with this one.
It was starting with Tank.
Incorrect. Nate, do you have an answer?
Oh.
DPS?
Correct. Duelist / DPS.
Okay.
Nate, you now have 800 on the board. Chad has 1,000. Where would you like to donate?
Let's see. Through the pages for 400.
For 400.
Oh.
It's the Daily Double. Woo! Although Deadpool's first appearance in New Mutants 98 was cover dated as February 1991, the first copy of this issue was actually published on this day. I'll give it to you if you can get it within 2 weeks of the day.
Was it December 12th, 1990?
December 11th, 1990.
No way.
Okay, that was a shot in the dark. I figured it came out like a couple months earlier or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is 800 points to Nate, bringing you to 1,600. Nate, where would you like to go?
Let's do quote the Deadpool for 600. Those are funny.
Wonderful. Every time I start trying to clean out all the crud in my life, one of you Boy Scouts from my past shows up to wipe my face at it instead, was Deadpool's response during a fight with this mutant. This quote does come from the comics.
I think it's probably Cyclops.
Good guess, but incorrect.
I'll take a wild shot. Omega Red.
That might be a different name for this character. I don't believe it is, though. It is Weapon X, a.k.a. Garrison Kane.
Okay. No, Omega Red is some, Russian guy, so.
Okay. In that case, no points, unfortunately. Nate is still at 1,600, and Chad is at 1,000. All right. Chad, where would you like to go?
Through the pages, 600.
In the comic run, If Looks Could Kill, Deadpool is genetically fused with this mutant.
What is Cable?
Correct. It is Cable.
Dang, so we probably could be just saying Cable on half of these and getting the proof.
Yeah, it literally
See, only the answer for 2 of them so far.
Yeah, but it seems like Cable's still a pretty good guess because there's so many comic runs with Deadpool and Cable, and it seems if they're ever together, something weird happens.
This is true. This is actually the comic run where the quote earlier, that if you look like Ryan Reynolds crossed with the Shar-Pei, that's what this run, that's where the quote is from. It's the run where they steal a virus for the One World Church, it ends up melting their bodies, and because of their healing factors, they fuse together as one person and eventually separate. And then because they're genetically bonded, now whenever one of them teleports, the other one does as well.
Oh, cool.
It's a very interesting run. I believe it was, who got that one correct? It was Chad?
Nate.
I got it.
Nate. So Nate is at 2,200. Chad is at 1,000 still. So Nate, where would you like to go?
Through the page to 200.
In the comic Deadpool Funeral for a Freak, this villain curses Deadpool with immortality.
What is Thanos?
Correct.
I actually note that storyline. That's the one that.
Because they both want death, right?
Yeah.
They both want to be with her.
Thanos is simping after death so much so that he curses Deadpool with immortality so that he can never be with him.
Isn't it after the original like Infinity Saga in the comics where Thanos kills half the life in the universe to try to make it as an offering to Lady Death, and she doesn't like it, and then she
It's the main reason for doing it in the comics.
Which they removed in the MCU for some reason.
and then, but doesn't it like they afterwards, Lady Death tells Thanos like, "Yeah, I don't love you. I'm into Deadpool," and then Thanos uses the Infinity Gauntlet to curse Deadpool before the Avengers end up beating him or something.
Possibly. I don't know if it's the same run, but it is very similar motivation of, I want Lady Death, get away from her.
If I can't have her, no one can.
Exactly.
You think you'll ever add Thanos to Marvel Rivals?
Possibly. Would his ultimate just be kill half the players off the map?
It would be a snap.
I think it would be hilarious if his ultimate makes it to where every player, regardless of team, rolls like a dice, and it's a 50-50 chance, and they just get erased from existence, basically. It's just a 50-50 chance. So either the entire enemy team dies, or your entire team dies, or like half of each team dies, or something.
Would be a very big gamble. I don't know if that would be worth it.
I think it'd be fun.
I believe there is only one question left behind the mask for 600.
All right, let's do it. Yep.
Vanessa Carlyle, Deadpool's first romantic interest, is also known by this alias.
Where there's cat in it.
That name sounds so familiar, but I am not sure. We'll see it.
I'm gonna throw out something with cat in it.
You didn't say what is Domino. I don't know.
I don't think it's her, but I can't.
Nate was closer. It is Copycat.
Wow, how'd you know that?
I think I'm gonna attribute this to old comic historian videos where I think I watched a video where he was dating Copycat, and I just couldn't remember what her real name was, but I remember it being something with cat that he was dating.
New Mutants number 98, which is the one in which he's introduced. Copycat is impersonating Domino, and at the end of that, Copycat has fallen in love with Deadpool, and then they retcon it and make her, and then they like retcon that and make her a prostitute, but she's still a shape changer. It's very
so
weird.
when they fell in love, I guess, did she reveal she was Copycat at the time, or did Deadpool still think she was Domino?
It was revealed that she was Copycat, and then that's when she confessed her feelings that over the course of fighting Deadpool as Domino, she had fallen in love with him, and that's why she had a moment of weakness and was able to be revealed. The final Jeopardy.
Final Jeopardy.
How this is going to work is you guys are going to draft out your answers as well as how many points you're wagering. Text it to me, and then we'll reveal the answer.
How much points do I have? Do you know?
I believe...
I think Nate's team schooling me.
If I remember correctly, Nate has 2,400, and Chad, I think you have 1,200. This person is the only confirmed name on Deadpool's free pass list of individuals his wife, Shikla, has agreed to let Deadpool pursue romantically should the opportunity arise. Even Deadpool has hall passes.
Who is his wife, Shikla?
Shikla is a succubus.
Okay.
He was very briefly married to her. You guys will text me your answers as well as how many points you're wagering. We'll see who's correct.
Okay.
All right.
I have sent it.
Answers. Nate, you said you wagered 1,000 points to say that the only confirmed name is Spider-Man. Chad, you wagered 1,200 to say that it is Captain America.
Wait, who did chat? Captain America?
Correct answer is Spider-Man. Meaning, yup.
Okay, I feel like it might be somewhere deep in my subconscious that I remember this, but I just was thinking, Spider-Man and Deadpool have a bunch of their own comic runs together where they hang out all the time. And if Deadpool's Pan, I think he idolizes Captain America too much, but Spider-Man seems to be single every other week because his loved ones die, so Spider-Man's got to be available at some point, right?
In the first Spider-Man and Deadpool run, I believe it's issue number 4 is when they reveal it. Deadpool explains that he has the free pass list, and he lies to Peter Parker saying that he isn't on it, and then later reveals that he was lying to spare Peter's feelings, and that he does when he wrote that list years ago, he didn't want to, but now his feelings are just platonic. But with that, dude.
Well, Nate, I think you absolutely killed me. You proved yourself the king of the Deadpool, the king of the nerds for the week.
I had no friends in high school.
Good job, Nate. That's it for Jeopardy. Thank you guys so much for joining. Anything else anyone wants to say?
No, but I'm excited to play Deadpool when he comes out in a week. I guess we'll all be fighting over him unless they give him 3 different slots that you can play.
Yeah.
I kind of hope they stay away from that 3 different slots thing. It seemed kind of odd to me, but
I think it would be very convoluted. But what is Deadpool if not slightly convoluted?
I guess that's true.
Like, what do you think Deadpool's ult's gonna be? Like, is he gonna break the 4th wall and like rewrite the game?
Yeah, he'll probably like do something where he reads the script and be like, "Wait, that's not right," and like changes it.
Oh, you know what would be hilarious? Let's say you're about to lose the point, but if Deadpool uses his ult, you win. Like, it changes it to where you're no longer in overtime, or gives like an extra minute or something to win.
Yeah, that would actually be interesting. I actually don't know if that would be broken or not, because it would be almost like a Doctor Strange portal thing, where you Strange portal at the last minute to get on. But what it would be instead is adding an extra minute to the timer or something.
Like hoping it might.
I don't know if that's super useful. It's probably not actually good, but it's probably not good for the wall breaking.
But it'd be different, and then it would make Rogue's ult stealing thing even better, because then you could like counter Deadpool's ult with Rogue's, giving her more of a reason to be played.
Possibly. What do you guys think that Deadpool's role is going to be? What do you think his ult's going to be? Let us know in the comments.
By the time we post this, it might honestly sort of be announced.
Let us know if you're right or wrong.
Let us know if we're right or wrong, and if you like him or if you like the way he turned out.
And let us know if there's any other characters you want us to cover, or if there's other characters you wish they put in Marvel Rivals. The weirder and more obscure, the better, honestly.
Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe and follow us for more weird niche adventures that we go on and learn about. See you next time.
See ya.